Hey guys, what's up? All right, so I'm gonna try this, and I don't know how far we're gonna get, but let's discuss some things. Okay, obviously, I'm back to trying some Hitman 3 here, and with that being said, we just need the game to not crash. That's really all it is. Um, And I'm not going to, sit here and trash the game. That's not my goal, because I love the game. My goal is to make it obvious to IOI that they are not addressing the crashes and things that I have been telling them out for quite some time. And, with that being said, let's just talk about moving forward with Hitman, because that's really the issue. Is basically I get on Freelancer and try to stream. I was really excited for this, guys. Really. Like, we did the closed technical test. Now I'm actually gonna quit the game again, because I know that alt tabbing causes problems for it. Like the game is just, on Epic Games, Hitman 3 is just very poorly optimized at this point. And now what do I mean by that? Let's talk about that a little bit, because this seems to confuse some people. I actually got into an argument with somebody who's supposedly an IT specialist over what optimization means. So, if you are optimizing something, you are allowing it to run better. You are fixing that software, that piece of electronic, whatever it is that you're optimizing. You are optimizing that to run better based on, what you have in front of you. So if we're talking software, you are basically allowing it to run better based on what everybody has. So that's the idea, is that optimization means that you are optimizing your software to allow it to run on maybe some things that can't run the best of games or can't run the worst of games, things like that. My thing is, I don't know what the worst would matter, but the best of things, yeah. And that's just it, is I don't have the greatest and best of everything, but I also don't have the worst either. I have a really good CPU. My video card's pretty decent. It's a 3060 Revision 2. Well, like, you guys know exactly what my software is. My hardware. And consistently I can play new games and, no issues. We're not talking about issues on my end. We're talking about the fact that I have consistently reported things to IOI, and what they do typically is they will answer, and they will fix one thing, but they will also request these, these diagnostics reports, and I've already sent these. And the thing is, nothing has changed. So I'll send this diagnostic report. They'll take 2 weeks to answer my email or whatever. This past time they answered, it took them an entire 2 weeks to actually answer my email. They answered it the first time to tell me that they couldn't answer it because they were fixing all of this other stuff wrong with their game. So basically, they had a lot of people reporting things. So what I'm getting at is, they're trying to make it seem like the game runs great by making it run really good for the majority of the players. I am not the majority. I am running this on Epic Games. A lot of people aren't. And that's where I was at with initially not even wanting this game to be on Epic Games. They forced us to do an account transfer when this game came out from Steam to Epic Games. I didn't even want that. I wanted it on Steam. And now it's permanent. There's nothing I can do about it. And the game's garbage. Like, it's really hard to play it at this point. Basically, the game is not garbage because it's garbage on a content level. It's garbage on the level that the game crashes just trying to play it. And I have turned it down to 640 by 480. I've turned all the settings all the way down. I've turned everything all the way off, and it still crashes. So we're not talking about like benchmark here. We're not talking about not having the appropriate hardware. We're talking about the game doesn't function properly. So then I'll send these diagnostic files anyway, and they reply 2 weeks later, something like that with, why didn't you send us the info that you asked for? I did. So then it becomes an issue of, well, until you send us this, we won't blah, blah, blah. And my thing is, I have sent them so many emails in the past that they have answered. And they have fixed one thing out of like 12 things I'll tell them about. So that's where I'm at, is I've told them about a lot of different things in the past that were an issue, and they would fix like one of the things out of the list I send them, and then just mark it as resolved and move on. And then I'm left wondering what the hell, like, did you fix it? So then it just piles up on me, and I try to tell them again, and the same process repeats itself. So that's where I'm at with the reporting process as far as Hitman 3 is concerned. Is basically I'm to a point where I'm exhausted, and I am really tired of every time I play the game I have to report something. I can clearly play new games. I can clearly like there's nothing wrong on my end here. We're talking about the game not functioning properly, and it's just crashing 4 times in a row. In Freelancer the last time I played it. So, with that being said, it is mostly Freelancer that it's crashing. So we're going to give this a shot. We're going to try just normal Hitman 3. And with that being said, let's discuss this. So we have a whole roadmap here ahead of us, aside from Freelancer, outside of that. So today we have a Happy Easter featured contracts thing to do. I'm actually looking it up because I don't even know. Oh my god. Is it sad that I didn't know that Easter was in like 9 days? Is that sad? Okay, so we have this today. So that's what I wanted to look at. We have these elusive targets. Oh, I'm sorry, we have these two, but we also have featured contracts. These elusive targets, I think we have the broker, it looks like. It looks like I missed out on the Heartbreaker, but we already did that one. So let's just go in here and look. If we go into arcade, this is where your elusive targets are. And then we need to go into featured here. There we go. So we could take care of some of these. This would be fun. So let's try this. Hopefully no crashes. But I don't know. We'll see. All right. This looks like it's on Miami, one of my favorite maps. I do love this map. Sniper rifle. So those are our optionals. Suit. Okay, so any suit, I guess. Do not pacify or subdue anyone in any way, including via melee or using thrown items. That's optional. I like optional ones. All right. A contract has been issued by Sunshine Bunny God. You have been cleared to engage. Eliminate any targets as cleanly as possible, avoiding collateral damage as far as possible. This contract was created by a member of the Hitman community known as Phoenix Sander. I'm hoping that's right. All right, let's try out your contract. Hunting for the Sunshine Bunny. Should we go with that suit? Is that under themed? Yeah. And we have the if you guys remember, we started unlocking these awesome things through our challenges and stuff. We were going crazy before Freelancer. So we'll take our ice baller because we have that. But I think I will use the golden briefcase because I have that unlocked now. And we also have all these ornamentals now from Freelancer too, so that's really freaking cool, right? So let's go ahead and go with our ornamental sniper rifle here. We can start... Alright, so these guys are actually out in the main area. So let's go ahead and start... I'm inclined to try the overpass, but I don't think it's right. I think we just want to start at the fountain and take a look around. Let's go. Let's do this featured. It doesn't look bad. It looks pretty cool. And of course, this is just the normal game. So shouldn't have to worry about too many crashes or anything like that. Like I said, as far as crashing, it was really just Freelancer that we were experiencing that on, and mainly just those sort of end campaigns. A lot of those triggers were just causing, just not working properly, and it was one after another, and then that would just bog the whole system down, and it would memory leak like crazy. That's literally the fact that I know what's happening. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like all they have to do is get their eyes on that stream. It's just them not paying attention, not caring enough to watch it. So this guy right here,
Phil,
and then our other guys down there. So we could always get our sniper out down here, I guess. Alright, let's conceal it and head this way. And hopefully nobody saw that. Nobody saw anything.
Dispatch, got a body on the ground. Hold on.
So much easier than Freelancer, right? Alright, so there's our guy up there. On the left. That's the Florida man, ain't it? Go get him. I'm gonna snipe him from the, I'm gonna snipe him from here. If we can. So I'm gonna conceal that now. We'll grab this key. Now let's get out of here. Is it just me, or is it like really bright? Like I know like it's really bright on this map, especially in the spot, but is it? It's just me, or does it seem brighter than normal? There we go. There we have it. That was easy. Easy peasy featured contract. Should we try Silent Assassin? I don't know. Let's get them done first, and then, you know, maybe if we got time, we'll go back through. I'll take 4 stars. Oh, we're not gonna get Silent Assassin with the doing the optionals. It's just not gonna happen. All right, so there's our first one down. First one's done. Let's go to Paris. All right, the best cosmetics. On the eve of Easter, everyone put on their makeup and prepared to welcome the holiday happily. But there is always an undercurrent under the calm, and there is a dark organization trying to sabotage the festival. Uh-oh. And organize everyone to have fun at Easter. Oh, okay. Sabotage the festival and organize everyone to have fun at Easter. Oh, it's so terrible, right? They disguise themselves as customers and other positions and want to do things secretly. Customers? Okay. Then 47, please help get rid of them and save Easter. This contract was created by a member of the Hitman community known as A Chaos. Okay, let's do this. Wow. 4 targets, don't pacify, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so these look like... They look like they're sort of near the, you know, the makeup area. So what we'll do, maybe, is go ahead and start undercover here as a stylist. Might be a decent idea. No optionals, nothing there. So we can just take a pistol. Trying to think if maybe, like, there's something else we would want. We have our, you know, our rubber ducks here. I think I'll probably just maybe go with a normal loadout here. Alright, let's try this one. The best cosmetics. This is our second featured contract today. We're just doing the featured contracts off this this new spring roadmap that we're working off of. So no crashes. The game's working just fine now. And like I said, guys, it works just fine when we're not playing Freelancer. Like, it flat out is Freelancer. Okay,
You there. Stand over here, please. Now.
Coming, Sebastian.
so this I'm not getting Silent Assassin. It's not happening. No one saw anything. I think I'm actually okay.
Wake up! Something serious. Oh, God. I need help! Someone please help me! Excuse me.
What the
Excuse me. I think something terrible is going on.
God, please, just get someone to make it go away!
Alright, let's take out this person out here.
Hey, you, this is not a place for you to be. Something is going down.
And we'll run inside and grab the others.
Panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. Out of the way, out of the way.
Hello? Are you okay?
Man, I wish I had that
Hey,
jaw.
are you using some
Stop,
kind
you
of man
look
makeup
fine.
on help?
I know I look fine.
Okay,
but he's
sorry,
like
man.
like a Greek god.
I'm gonna see if I can get him back here, maybe.
Just seems off. Just
Alright, let's go over here.
You've got radiant skin tone.
So there goes another one. One more to go.
Look, Daniel, she's nice.
Oh, here they come. Here they come.
Huh, it's weird.
sir, you really must have... Hey,
I'm gonna go this way.
Still no answer.
Oh, no one will know. They'll just.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. I forgot about the optional. Oh well. At least he didn't end up causing like an alarm and all that. Can always do it over. Yeah, I should have just shot him. Because of the optional. That's alright. We got it. Easy. Yeah, I should have just shot him. So if you want to do the optional, and he's there, I guess you can just shoot him. Alright. A whole 1 star. Let's keep going on the featured contracts here. Once again, we're doing these because you know, we have the new spring roadmap available. So we're gonna take care of this. Hey, what's up? How's it going? So we're gonna take care of this. Alright, let's go back into featured. We have one for Sapienza now. Oh, shit. Lots of optionals here. So I need a sniper rifle if I want one of the optionals. Collision device. I could bring a duck. I love that it's a... I love that it, that's great that it's like a screenshot of like 47 as the rabbi. That's pretty fantastic. All right, anyway. I need to do that. What? We need to do that. Is this it? Is this how I get that? Maybe I should do that. Do it all in your suit. I'll bet I could do it literally from this featured contract. Let's do it. I'm gonna take in... Because it doesn't say I have to get Silent Assassin, right? It just says do it all in your suit and assassinate a target, right? I think it's cool that we have the ornamental stuff, you know, like the stuff from Freelancer. Pretty cool. Anyway. Yeah, it's just... Let me just make sure. Because we do have some redacted here. I'll bet that's what it is, though. I'll bet that's what gets me that. Because it says, complete additional challenges unlocked. I'm not going to look it up. I'm just going to accept that that's probably what it is. So let's do this. And we have to do it. I'm just trying it this way. Because if I can get the I am to please, then we'll get that, plus we'll finish the featured. Alright, assassinate a target from the church tower with a sniper rifle. Do it all in your suit. Alright, so we have to make sure that we identify that it's definitively from the church tower that we are doing it. Yeah, actually I think that's a decent start then. Let's try it. I normally don't do just challenges in featured contracts. I normally just do the featured contract. But since I have that challenge and I somehow don't have that one, I have everything else unlocked. You know what I mean? Like, I have all the other start locations unlocked and, like, all the other levels. It's just like, I saw that there and I'm like, wait a minute. How do I not have this? So, they must have added challenges or something. It must have been one of those ones I skipped over. I just didn't get somehow. So we're going to give it a shot. Forgot that was there. So we have to get in the church tower and we have to be in our suit. We're sort of on this side of things here, aren't we? We're sort of like we're sort of like on the other side of it. Yeah, we are. Shit. I might want to restart. Yeah, actually. I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna replan this. And we're gonna start down here. We're gonna do it that way. Because there is a way around. I just thought maybe we'd... I was mistaken of where the ruins were. That's all. So we can get there over here. So we'll go around this way. And just try to get up in the tower here. I should be able to use that, but I don't think I can right now. Alright, I'm just gonna go in the church. Okay. Okay. Got him. In time. See how nicely the game runs, like, when we're not playing Freelancer, guys? Like, it's like a totally different game. It runs really nice and smooth.
Are you okay? If you can hear me, make a sound.
Alright. We just have to get somebody.
Command. Hey, you. Get up. I need to know exactly what he looked like and what he was wearing. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh, there we go. Wait, it says he's there, but he's not. I'm gonna get this guy. Got it. Got it. All right. Let's go. Okay. I think it crashed. Yeah, it crashed. So yeah, there it is, guys. It crashed. And I actually was noticing that like some of the frames dropped. So like basically my stream software wasn't receiving the video from the game basically. So like the game was already sort of glitching out a bit. So like you saw how smooth it was running. Like we didn't really have any issues. And now it's crashed. The problem, though, is when Hitman 3 crashes, Windows can't do anything about that. Like, it really sucks at recovering from Hitman 3 because it uses so much. So, like, that's why I know, like it's an optimization thing. Like, Hitman 3 constantly uses way more than it's supposed to. And it'll do this even if it's at, like, lower settings. Like, way too low. So, like, it's just constantly going to crash, probably, when we're playing. So, like, it's not even just Freelancer at this point. It's just flat out the game. Oh, my. So do we keep playing and dealing with crashes? Or do we switch to something else? Because this will be frustrating. And this is where I've been at with Hitman 3, guys. Like, this is why I haven't played it. I'm not going to play a game that's just going to crash. Like, there's no point. And this is what I've tried to tell them is it's just there's nothing is running nothing is running poorly. Like, the game's running all smooth until it's not. There was no indication, nothing. Just that the game was taking too much pull. The game pulls way more than it needs to. And that's why I was having like those drop frames and stuff like that, because it was just pulling way more than it should. I think they do this because they want their game to look really good. And they refuse to allow it to optimize for other systems. Like for example, if you turn off ray tracing, it's still on. You just can't turn it off. That's why a lot of people can't turn ray tracing on. Believe it or not, that's why that issue happens. Because it's just on all the time. And they won't own up to that either. I've told them about that too, and they just don't respond to it when I tell them about that. We're gonna do it again. At least we got the challenge completed, but I don't know that was necessarily what we needed to do for that. No, it's not. So I'm not really sure what that is, but I have all of these except, like, you know, these. So, like, it's probably a redacted or something. I thought for sure it would be, you know, that one where it was, that I needed to shoot somebody from that, because that would make sense. Oh, there it is. There it is. I need to look this redacted challenge up. I'm sure Freeze probably did it. Alright, let's go. Let's do this again. We're gonna do this we're gonna do this a little different. Where are they again? Oh wow, this guy's like in the lab. They're all over the place. Alright, let's start. I think I'll actually still start at the harbor. I'm just not gonna go to the whole thing of using a sniper rifle, because we already did that one. Just take a duck with me and be done with it. We can go with a different look. You guys want to go with our freelancer suit? Let's do it. I'll bet you it's gonna crash, though. I'll bet you it's gonna crash. Guys, understand, the settings aren't even, like, all the way up. They're not even close to all the way up. And this happens whether I'm streaming or not, and once again, it happens if I turn the settings, like, all the way down and off. Like, just everything off, all the settings down, still happens. Still happens. I mean, you can't deny it's running just fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. So it's like, it's pulling too much, probably. It's probably trying to force, like, HDR or something, and I don't have an HDR monitor. They need to add a better refresh rate setting, because that could be part of the problem. You know, for monitors with higher refresh rates that don't have HDR, you're gonna, like, it's trying to force a higher refresh rate than the game can support. So that can cause a crash too. I mean, there's things that Hitman 3 that they could add to the menu that would probably help. And
Nice to see you,
like
sir.
if it were an issue with performance, like my computer couldn't handle it, it wouldn't be running like this. It wouldn't be all smooth like this. It would be, you know what I mean? Like, it would be really even hard to watch. It would be struggling.
Father, for I have sinned, it has been said.
Think we gotta let this weirdo. What the hell?
That's live ammo! Stay down! Tango the wire! Look sharp, gentlemen!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I died on the I died on the banister. That was great. Let's just do that over. I won't get spotted this time. Well, I will, but I'm gonna take that guy out. And no crashes this time. No crashes, or I'm done. I will not play a game that crashes, because there's nothing like there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Like, it's running smooth. It's just fine, and it just crashes. You know, so it's nothing on my end.
7 days since my last confession.
No, she's older actually. 40-something, I think.
Got it. Now I'll go over and get the other guy, if it doesn't crash.
Out of the way! Out of the way! Command, I've arrived at the location and it looks clear. Over.
They're just like, what happened? We don't know what happened.
Check your flanks. Roger.
Look, this dude looks like 47. Kinda, a little bit. He's bald. That's pretty much it. Alright, where is this guy? He's up there. Let's go around.
Oi, Mr. God. Hold up.
Nah. I don't think I will.
God damn it!
He's over this way, yeah. There he is. Oh, I know this guy. This was not the right way to come. This is to trick you, I think. Yeah, this was good. This was a good contract. This was to trick me to come this way. I know where we're gonna go, but I definitely came the wrong way. I don't think I'm gonna have to get a key card. Let's get a key card here. We'll just grab this key card. There we go. Because you don't want him to see you grab it, that's all. You know what I mean? Because I think the idea is, like, why wouldn't you already have one, you know? Yeah, he was on the property the whole time. Yeah, I forgot it was that guy. I should have just looked at his little picture.
Notice how security is getting tighter and tighter?
Where's this guy at? Oh, shit, okay. You know what? So that guy is sort of down there, but not really.
Huh?
So he's like... Wait a minute. It's this way, isn't it? Now he is down there. He is down there now. What the f... Man, this guy moves around. Oh my god. It crashed again. Guys, it crashed again. I can't even complete the featured contract, you guys. I can't even complete the featured contract. Like, if this is where we are, where the game just crashes, like, there's nothing wrong with my system. Like, it's fine now. Like, my computer's fine now. I can just start it right up. But that's just it. Like, if it's crashing like this, to the point that I can't even fucking finish the featured contract, why do I want to play this game? Why the fuck do I want to play this game? I don't. It's completely broken. Hitman 3 on Epic Games is completely fucking broken. Doesn't function. I don't know. I don't know what else to do except to just say, you know, that it is fucking broken. Here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. We're gonna run this. We're gonna, well, no, we're not gonna do it like that. We're gonna run this. We're gonna turn everything off. We're gonna turn this off. We're gonna turn this off. We're gonna turn it all off. See, ray tracing was already off. We're gonna turn this on low. We're gonna turn this on low. We're gonna turn it off. Watch it work now. Right? We're gonna turn it up. When I stream, it can all be on high. All of it can be on high. When I don't stream, it can all be on ultra. No problem. Alright, here we go, guys. Here we go, guys, and you're gonna see it's probably gonna happen again. But my thing is, like, the game looks like shit like this too. So, but it also forces things that you've turned off. Like I said, if you turn off ray tracing, it's still on. So when you turn it on, it's basically on twice. So that causes a huge, like, NVIDIA added super resolution in their last update. So it's like, you have to have that, an option in there to turn that off. If you don't, the game's just forcing super resolution. That's what's happening. The fact that I know that and I have to tell them that is really fucking pathetic. It looks like shit, doesn't it? Look how terrible it looks. But yeah, the game's forcing super resolution. So like, if you have a card that doesn't support that, which I don't, you would need pretty much a 4 series. Pretty much. You could probably do it with a 3, but you would really need a strong mantle. But yeah, I mean, like, as far as running it like this, it looks like shit. So like, even if it did work like this, like, the game looks like garbage. Like, so why would I want to play it like this?
Relax. I'm just fucking with you.
Well, it's not funny. I used to work inside.
I'm supposed to be able to pull this guy down,
But after
I think.
Hey, you! You! Stop! At once!
Yeah, whatever. Looks like shit, doesn't it? The whole game. Because, like, it shouldn't be ran like this. I don't need to run it like this.
Mister, what
So my thing is, like, it's a shame that we even have to do this.
No. Give up.
But we don't. Look at that. There is no way the settings are all the way down and the water looks like that. That's what I'm getting at, guys. Like flat out, Hitman 3 is not optimized properly. It just is not. You see how it's just doing all of that with the water? Like, why? Why wouldn't the water look like shit when I have the graphics turned down? You know what I mean? That's the whole point. You want things to look like shit when you have the graphics turned down, because some people need that. So basically, as I'm streaming and trying to turn some of these settings slightly down, it's not actually doing it. And something else I noticed too is that the graphics settings, you know how when you start Hitman, well, for those of you who do know, when you start Hitman on Epic Games, there's a little sub-menu thing that comes up and it has an options menu. Those options often say different things than the settings that I have set in-game. They say two very different things. The options often say that the game is set to higher than what it is, meaning that the hardware is forcing more than it's supposed to. And I have told them this. I have told them that the settings in the menu say something different than in the game menu. And that was one of those things that they flat out just ignored. It was one of like the 12 things I sent them in an email. They just ignored and didn't fucking answer. So it's like their IT, the people that answer their emails and do this shit, are really bad at their jobs. And they just don't care. They like, or they know it, and they have it that way on purpose because that's the way they want it. They want it to be bad because they know their game is optimized poorly, and they're aware of it, and they don't want to spend the resources to do it. They just want to move on because they're too busy spending money and time into the 007 game and what else they're working on. And I think that's unfortunate. I think that's kind of pathetic because I warned you guys about how Freelancer was going to bog down the game and screw things up and make the files bigger. And I warned you about how the NVIDIA drivers were garbage. I've warned them. I did. And I even said this stuff in, I even said that some of that stuff in the closed test that I thought that, you know, it would be a challenge for some of these bigger maps as they're adding all of those NPCs and stuff. How they would handle that, because for the game to have all its settings supposedly turned down, it looks way too good. Surprised it hasn't crashed yet.
Yes, hello.
Have a nice day.
But yeah, like, you guys see my point, right? Like, the game looks like garbage like this. And then you come into the water, and then the water looks so good. Like, why is it producing water that looks that good when I have all the settings turned down? Why? It shouldn't be doing that. It's supposed to... It's supposed to auto-detect and optimize accordingly. But that's my thing, is when I have all these settings down and it can do that, that's where I'm at with my video card. My video card in my system can handle this thing at max settings, no problem. So, it's just an issue with the fact that the game crashes the more things that you do. At least on the Epic Games version. It's as simple as that. Like, look at how good the textures look right now. Why is it doing that when I have the settings turned down?
That was not a gas leak. Stay alert. There'll be more coming. Gotcha.
Clear out of here. It's for your own good.
Command area is
So-
clear. Please advise. Over.
So yeah, I'm just I'm at a loss for words with how bad it is with optimization. We could make an icicle fall on his head. Well, not now. Not with him up there. I'm surprised it hasn't crashed yet, to be honest. But yeah, either way, even if it, like if it's a video setting regardless, if it were too much for the system to handle, it's the sort of thing where it would be lagging like crazy, like it'd be stuttering like crazy. Sort of like, I'm trying to think of an example. If you guys remember, I was trying to think of when it happened recently. There was actually a time it happened recently, and I did have to turn some settings down, like just while I was streaming, because it was just too much. It was just too much. And that's not the case with this game. They just need to add, like I said, I think they need to add that super resolution as an option to the menu, or it's going to cause problems consistently. Because basically it just forces super resolution and it can't handle it. So I guess, yeah, I guess maybe that makes sense. If I turn all the settings down, it might work. But it probably won't in Freelancer, where it's way worse. You know what I mean? Like in Freelancer, when it's way worse, that's probably when it won't work. So that might be why, like, it hasn't crashed yet on this, but with all the other shit going on in Freelancer, that would be where it wouldn't. That would explain why before, when I experimented with that before, it didn't fix it. Was because I was probably experimenting. I think I actually did try all those tests on Freelancer and not on the normal. All I did was confirm that it was crashing on the normal game, on my normal settings, that I had been running for years, like since the game was out, basically. So basically what's happening is they're pumping out these NVIDIA updates to, you know, add more shit and add more shit and add more shit. And Hitman 3, like, they're just flat out not adding those things to the menu. Like, they're adding some of them, like the NVIDIA Reflex and stuff, but not everything. So then it's just forced, basically, by hardware. And I have gone into NVIDIA control panel, and I've gone into certain things, and I've said, you know, use, you know, program settings only, you know, things like that. I've done that. Doesn't seem to change much. Doesn't really affect anything, actually. So. But yeah, like the game, you can see how bad it looks with everything turned down and everything. So obviously that's not appealing to do that. Like, I don't want to play the game like that, because I don't need to. But also the thing is, it's flat out not, the game's not working properly if, like I said, it's not like giving some kind of indication that things are wrong when it crashes. It just crashes. Hey, what's up? We crashed twice already. We crashed twice already. And so I turned everything down. I turned all the settings completely down. Now, we haven't crashed yet. It hasn't crashed yet. But we're also not on Freelancer. So if you remember, it crashed 4 times in a row on that Freelancer stream a while back, and so I haven't been back to it really. But yeah, we've crashed twice already. Can I go over that? That's dumb. Oh, I thought for sure I could. That's dumb. Okay, I guess we gotta go this way, right? Yeah, it's so stupid. So, like, basically that's why the game looks kind of dumb right now, because I have the settings all turned down. But, like, I can clearly play newer games at max. You know what I mean? Like, it's not something I can't do. Like, the game's just optimized really bad on Epic Games.
Hey, you!
So yeah, I don't know how long we're gonna play when the game's just, you know what I mean? Like when I can't run it. Oh, wait, it crashed. There it goes. So that we were doing featured contracts. There's a whole roadmap for featured contracts. But there it is, guys. That literally crashed. And you saw all the settings were turned completely off and down. The only thing that I had it on the correct resolution. That was it. So it's nothing from me, nothing I did. Literally, the game sucks. Yeah. Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna change the name of this. What should we title this video? Should we title it Hitman 3 doesn't work at all? How's that sound? I mean, it's fair, right? I think that's a fair title. Hitman 3 doesn't work at all. Because, like, how can I say it works at all when, like, every time I play it, it just crashes? Right? That's how I feel. Yeah. Hitman 3 disappoints once again. I guess. I guess that's probably better. Oh my god, I was like, why is this? I was like, why is it saying I spelled it wrong? But I had an I, I had an I had a lowercase L where my I was supposed to be. Alright, disappoints once again. That sounds good to me. So that's what we're doing. There we go. Disappoints once again. Guys, like, I don't even know what to do. Like, I want to get on games and just play them. But then this happens. So, you know what I found? There's a really, really, really cool... I only played it for, like, a minute. And I was like, I kind of want to stream this. So there's a really cool game on Game Pass right now on the Xbox... game store, and I kind of want to play it. It's a shooter and it looks really cool, and it kind of has graphics sort of like, you know, like Superland and stuff like that, but it's a shooter. It kind of reminds me of like a Zelda style like shooter almost. So I don't know, I kind of want to try that out. It's totally free on Game Pass, so I might check that out, try that out. But I can't play Hitman, so I did go back to Hearthstone a little bit, but I don't want to do that every day, you know? So, this sucks. Like, I love Hitman. I love it, and I can't even play it. The fact that they don't... You know what I mean? Like, every time I report this to them, it's almost like they don't believe me. You know? It's almost like they don't believe that it happens. So it's like... What else can I prove except to literally... we had it happen 4 times in a row on the stream. And now it just happened after I literally on the stream showed that I turned all of my settings down and off. I showed it to you guys right on the stream. We did it right on the stream. And it still crashed. there it is. I mean, that's it. It's not my fault. It's them. So that's where I'm at. Maybe we'll play a new game. Thank you. I appreciate you guys like trying to join me and stuff. Like, cause I genuinely love playing Hitman, and I appreciate you guys like joining me for it and everything. But when it's not working, there's nothing else I can do, you know. So we got through a couple contracts, but what else more can I say? So maybe we'll try a new game. Maybe we'll load up something here on Game Pass and give it a shot. So maybe I'll see you guys here soon. Thank you, though. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. I'm sorry this happened again.